Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully staying drier than I am. But hey, so been a little busy here lately. As you can tell, the reason for breaking the snowblower all apart is we're adding a belly pan. Gotta cover up all those electronics and all the gears and motors inside so they don't get wet. So just gotta wait on a few more bits of bolt hardware and we should be complete with that. Then it's just doing a little bit of trimming. Just have a little bit of a gap that I want to trim up. Overall, looks pretty good. You also earlier, I believe it was week and a half ago, talked to you about electronic issue I'm having. So here's the issue. Once again, size matters when it comes to electronics. So just to show you the two different brands I'm using is the Smart Drive Duo. As you can see here, this little guy's my 30 amp, my 60 amp. These would control the big motors, and all these little ones here would control items such as turning the chute, closing the chute, um, tightening up the or engaging the auger off the engine. So it's just small, little low amp items, but as you can tell, when you stack all this together, it creates a lot of size. So, solution with that is the saber tubes. So, as you can see, yeah, I am one motor controller hasn't arrived yet, and that's to take place of the single motor driver. All these other ones you see here control two motors. So yeah, size is a big matter. And what's funny is this little guy right here does the same thing as this big guy. They're both two channel and can go up to 60 amp. Reason I use both of them is, well, one, this whole line is really super cheap. It's maybe a third less of what all four of those would cost for all five of these. And the other item I like is with the smart drive, what's nice is I don't have to turn my system on. All these little buttons right here on the bottom will activate the radio or will activate the motor just by simply pressing them. One for forward, the other one for reverse, and that's the same for each channel. And that even goes, if it'll focus. There we go. You can actually see one for the left side, one for the right side, and they're all press to test, press to operate, things like that. So, yeah, and what I mean by room is, yeah, there's not much room. Uh, so the project box I had for the big 60 would not fit in here. I was 3/16 of an inch too wide for it to fit down and inside this little channel. So as a result, the project box for this, I'll have actually a smaller one, and I can put all of these little guys all in there as one little unit. So not too shabby, right? And then it's trying to figure out where I'm going to put the master on and off switch. Kind of thinking toward the back, just because that's where the batteries are going to be. And the only other issue I got to try to figure out is where am I going to run those wires? Because battery tray, like I said, is all done. I just have to run the 1/4 inch bar stock. Just that way it's level, keeps the batteries nice and straight. Since these are the all the bolts that hold the two drive motors in here. Once I get that done, we're all set. And then I may end up putting just the wires as close to here. Luckily enough, they don't need to be that big. So same size as this, and I think it's 12 gauge. I got enough 12 gauge, so that should work. 14? I gotta wait and find out. But so they put the circuit breaker in there, but that master switch will act like a key, and that's the only way you can turn it on is having that right kind of key. Next thing coming up is here shortly. This shouldn't take me long if everything comes in. And once again, it's just based off of wiring for all of this stuff. And then we will test run with all of it on there and the tracks. But the next thing is that once all this is good is we can figure out some kind of color design for this. So I'm actually thinking of the body, this body back here with the, what is it? Same blue as the lawnmowers, and there's B4. All ready to go. Just did some test runs. I'm going to redo the wiring on B4 just to make it look a little bit nicer, more up to my speed, what I like. But nope, this one's all cleaned up, ready to go. Should be going to Omaha here really shortly. So, but I'm wanting to use this color for about 3/4 of this, and then slowly fade it into a silver, which will go then onto here. And then throw my auger system. I want that to be the same blue as the lawnmower. That way, one, it'll catch your eye, and two, it'd be kind of neat. Just be totally different. And obviously, this snowblower in itself is different, but it's trying to work on the transition that I want to do, and I think I might go with some kind of pattern where both patterns will go into each other, fade into each other. That way it breaks it up and more appealing to the eye. So, but then once all that's done, I just got to figure out what color I want to do with the tracks. Guessing maybe a flat black for the tracks, just that way it matches the same kind of tone for the auger and the belt cover. And overall, I think we're on track. So hopefully, I'm really hoping by next week this is on the ground and I'm just doing some movements with it. I still got to go through the engine and rebuild the carburetor, but that's a different time. So anyway, I'm gonna make this short. I've been pretty tired with work and everything. So anyway, hey, just want to say thanks for getting out there, watching the videos, sharing with everybody, making that chromosome 18 aware for everybody else out there. And like I said, I really appreciate it. So with that, once again, like, share, and let's do what we can for the kiddos with Chrome 18, okay? Thanks again, guys. Have a good night, and see you in the near future.